back to the Gona. That's what Tarragona is affectionately named as. The Gona. Back. Just landed in Barcelona. Hot riding an Uber, boat set an Uber, and yeah, go to Tarragona. Enjoy the boat, tie the dock, and yeah, let's do some cooking today. We are on prep day number 2 before the guests come, which is amazing. To have these days ahead of time, it makes things so much better for us in the galley, for the guests, especially the guests. It's just way better to have these days. So I'm just smashing out as much as I can before the guests come, and they will be arriving tomorrow. Hi Nixon.
What's up?
Do you want to be on my YouTube channel?
In my best dress, of course. QT.
Nice. Empty and clean. Walk-in refrigerator. Consolidated. Empty. Provisioning. Food is on. Oh, look at this guy. You're on the channel. You made it. I thought you could slap the camera. It's probably my least favorite part is putting this stuff away. Of the whole scenario. Once it's away, then we start the prep. Yeah. Lots of fun stuff in there I can't wait to do. And I'll show you. Hello, this is Brennan. How can I help you? Hello! Take it off! Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Letty's on laundry this trip. The girls rotate, so this is Letty's turn to be on laundry. Every trip they rotate. Oh, in the crew mess. Into the galley. How tall are you?
I'm a hobbit.
No. How tall are you? You're not a hobbit.
1'6", 160.
Okay, so I'm probably like, I'd say about 5'3".
Yeah.
So how you were before? Right, so even for you, you'd say this counter height is very low. So this is standard counter height. Even for someone for 5'3", it's too short. Can we stop making galleys for hobbits and kitchens for hobbits? That movie didn't exist. That's a fucking Peter Jackson movie. It's not real. What's going on, Ollie? Yeah, well, were the dolphins mating? I heard they were actively...
They were dancing.
Oh,
Like mating.
that sounds like mating to me.
You might see them pop up. They like around here somewhere.
Yes, I guarantee they're mating. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah, winter mating season. You know, just film a little. What are you doing? Are you boarding? Are you a pirate?
Yeah, I'm a fucking pirate.
Jesus.
Scout's pirate.
Oh no. A bald goblin.
Fuck off, I was happy, I was thinking happy thoughts. Go away!
Why?
No more! Go away! Let me just be in peace. This is not that type of place. Let me.
Brian took one for the team. Waffle maker or die. That annoys you too, doesn't it? I knew it! Not ship shape. And the solution. Yeah. Ship shape. shot. Start up again. Nice to come out here quickly before we start. So the grainy video. Ugh. I think one of the interesting things for me, as I've been cooking for over 30 years, and to think about stuff for like deeply and for a while I'm cooking or riding a motorcycle or whatever. But like, what's weird about my job and the anxiety that goes along with it, I'm assuming for most chefs, but I don't know, and I'm assuming for other people's jobs as well, but like there's a form of anxiety with every trip, every meal. Like you're one mistake away from getting fired. It doesn't matter what your accomplishments were, how many people you've wowed over the years, like your job is always on the line. That's a bit dramatic. I know that sounds a little bit over the top, and it kind of is, but well, you're not many mistakes away from getting fired. So yeah, it's just one of those jobs where the older you get into it, it doesn't change. It's hectic up here cooking for Billionaires. Like it's just like, it's a lot of anxiety, it's a lot of pressure, at least 3 times a day. But you kind of thrive on it. It is fun. Do this dance. I'm gonna do this in the voice of Dave Harmon. Yeah, I've weaponized all the Asian ingredients here, so look, I can move them anywhere quickly. Quickly. More sourdough. Sriracha butter. Lots of positive feedback from the guests, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I could fuck this meal, and the whole trip is. Doesn't matter how many wins you stack up. You're like 1 mistake, 2, 3 mistakes away from. Next time, we want a different chef. I don't think many people think about the constant pressure that we're under, and we are not saving lives. Chefs are not saving lives by any means. But it feels like it. Why does it feel like it? The other day I said I want to make chicken and waffles for the guests. They remember that. They were excited about that. One massive problem. No waffle maker. Anywhere. We looked everywhere. In the deepest stores of the boat. So we made it on a toast machine. Hello, this is Brennan. How can I help you? I just made it on a toasting machine. 4 a.m. we didn't have a waffle maker. So I saw the toasting machine in the crew mess, and I was like, that's a waffle maker. So we do have waffles. But the point is, we have waffles. This is the part that makes it actually fucking cool. Alright, let's go. Chicken and waffles. I'll tell you a quick story about making a mistake. Did a charter with Steven Spielberg. Awesome, great charter, great dude, great family. Have a nice picture with him, me without a beard and very young. Cue that right now. So that trip was over, and then we had like a 6-hour turnaround in St. Martin, and then we had picked up a charter with Russians with a tandem charter, another boat. He brought a chef with him. This cool dude, Russian guy, cooking traditional Russian food. He was a high-level chef at a high-level golf resort. And we're cooking one night, and we're getting along, we're giving each other shit, and like, no, he doesn't speak English, I don't speak Russian, but it was fun, like we're having a good night. And I just go to clean my knife, and I was like, and I just cut the shit out of my finger. Like I cut, I don't know if you can see, but this corner is missing, like it's more square there. I'm not flipping you off, but yeah, so I cut that off, and there's a flap. And so I always have to bandage it up. So I cut my finger really bad. And you have to just put a Band-Aid on it all the time. And then you put this finger condom over it. You know, those little dumb little condom things. And then what happened, like 3 nights later, as we're cooking, we send all the food out. And I look down on my finger, still injured. No finger condom, no Band-Aid. It went out with the guest food up to the table of the Russian nice people. And I was shitting myself. I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what to do. And I think like an hour later, captain came down, like, what the fuck did you do? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what's going on? Like, he's just so mad. And I was like, oh my God, just horrified, anxiety, just such a shit feeling. Definitely thought I was gonna get fired. Didn't get fired. Everyone was cool. But yeah, I guess they saw it in the potatoes. This little tiny rolled up condom, finger condom, and they thought it was like a joke. They thought someone at the table was playing. Oh, someone's got a small dick. And turns out no one's playing a joke. Just the chef lost Band-Aid and finger condom in the fucking food. One mistake away, but didn't happen that time. Alright, drop off day. Very exciting day for the crew. Not because we don't want the guests, but our work-life balance gets adjusted to a more healthier amount of hours. Working about 16, 17 hours a day now, which is quite common. Guests on board? Put in the comments if you figured out a way around that, yacht chefs, because this is what it looks like. Look at this guy all kitted up.
Alright.
Hi. How's it going, Richard? Little fella. Big boat. Alright, last day of the trip. We just have lunch to serve. Gaz would like to say something.
I'm lunch. I'm starters.
Oh, I'm gonna roast Gaz. And we're gonna have him in a table, like spit roast.
Absolutely. Setting up.
This guy works nights this trip, and he's very funny. I'm looking forward to having beers with you later.
I'm not looking forward to having beers with you.
Not like last time where we had to put you in the recovery position. Yeah, last day, just gotta do one more meal real quick. Look at that thing. The big boy. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, Big Bow. Just gotta serve lunch. Well, serve breakfast actually. That's been ready for a couple hours. 9:03. And yeah, just lunch, and then I think we're gonna go out. Should we? We'll probably go out. Ibiza. It's dead. Everything's closed, but we will bring the party. We'll take that into town. Really looking forward to it. Fun time on board, quick trip, fun crew, and yeah, it should be a fun night out. That's it. Freelance job done and dusted. Happy guests, happy crew. Even had a couple nights out, and yeah, on to the next, Barcelona.